In this video, I will show you how to create unlimited UGC content for your product for a fraction of the cost and a fraction of the time. So before reviewing this workflow node by node, let me run it one time so you understand how this is working. So basically, it retrieves a product image from Google Drive that I have here. So this is an air purifier. It's better if you can have your product with a white background like this, so it's easier for the LLM to integrate it into an image. Then it will generate image prompts just here. After this, we'll loop over each prompt in this loop here and create UGC content that will be uploaded back on Google Drive. So let me run this. So as you can see, everything is working, and we only did 5 loops because it would take so much time to do 50 loops. But basically, you can just multiply by 10 everything. So one image cost $0.039 to be generated. So if you multiply it by 50, it's like $185, I think. So let me show you what we have. So as you can see, it created 5 images. Let me open them. We have this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So these are pretty realistic image and that can be used directly. Maybe not all of them, but at least you can have, I don't know, like 80% of them that are directly usable. Also, I wanted to mention that the model is obviously Nano Banana. So the real name of the model is Gemini 2.5 Flash Image Edit on FAL.ai. So I'm using FAL.ai to use this model. And as you can see, as I said, the cost of one image to be generated is $0.04. Also, I used in previous video Flux One Context Max that you can have here. So in my opinion, this model is also really good. I would even say a bit better than Nano Banana, but it takes more time to generate an image and it costs more than the double. So I will mainly use Flux Context Max when I have to generate a higher quality, maybe more complex and less in scale number of images. So for example, if you want to generate only one specific image, I will use this model. But if you want to generate a batch of like 50, 100 images, I think Nano Banana is much better because obviously cheaper and faster. So let me go back on N8N. So let's see node by node how this is working. So the first node is a Google Drive trigger. So you have to connect your account. You can find the N8N documentation to understand how to connect it. You can run it every minute, every hour or day, doesn't matter honestly. And you want to trigger it on change involving a specific folder. So basically, you will create a folder on your Google Drive that I called UGC. And when you upload a new picture of your product, again with the white background if possible, it will trigger this automation. And you can just watch for file created. So once you have this, I just added an edit field node to set up my FAL.ai API key. So obviously I will delete this after this video. So when you import this workflow that you can find for free in description, you can just come here, change your API key and directly use this workflow. After this, we have an LLM node. So as I said, is to create some prompts for the image generation LLM. So for Nano Banana. Let me open the prompt. So the product to promote is, oh, I have to change this. It's to promote is a air purifier. So when you import the product on your Google Drive, you want to name it exactly the name of the product. So it can be retrieved here and directly understand what is it. And the task is to create, so I've put it 5 here, for example, but you can put how much you want. Some requirement for each prompt, so specify the environment, include a human or a realistic context, highlight at least one functionality or feature of the product, keep the prompt concise, and maintain diversity. And we add the output format, so you have UGC prompts and you have multiple prompts here. And after it, I give a specific example with the input, smart water bottle, and some UGC prompt at the end. And I specify here, don't return anything else than the JSON. So you don't have some extra text that is useless. And also to make sure the output is in the right format, I added the structure output parser so the LLM can understand really what structure we want. And you have the prompt that is a string, so this is text, and the prompt number, so it's acting like a counter, and for each prompt it's increased by 1. So we can name our image here. You see air purifier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to have like different names. After this, we split out this output. So as you can see on the left side, the output is UGC prompt, and for each one we have a prompt number and prompt. And we just split out one item that was a list of prompt and prompt number into 5 items or more if you have more. And as you can see, I didn't show you, on the right side you have a table with multiple items. After this, we loop over each of these items, and this is where we'll call file. So this is a post method, and the URL of this post method is file run file Gemini 2.5/image edit. So for this HTTP node, you can find everything you need in the file documentation. For example, as you can see here, we have the URL of the post method. And if we go on input, maybe I think, input, yes, input, perfect. We have all the parameters. So we have the prompt, that is a string, so text, image URLs. So you can add multiple, but I decided to only add one of the base image. You have num image, so the number of image you want to generate, the output format. So here I think I selected JPEG, and you have sync mode. So when you put true on sync mode, it will be returned, I think that's a base 64 string chain. And if you put false, it will be a URL that you can use directly. So I prefer to use a URL, it's more easier. So let me go back here. Oh, and I forgot something also. I forgot to mention, because this is an image URL, the image needs to be accessible publicly from anyone. So make sure on your Google Drive, on this folder, every image that you add, you have to make it publicly available. So let's go back here. So we send a header. So this is to use Falea. You have to set up this in this way. The first header parameter is authorization. You put key and you add your API key. Content type application/JSON. And then we send a body. So this is where we'll add every parameter we saw previously. So first we have the prompt. Then we have the image URLs. So be careful, because this is not just a string. This is a list of string. So you have to add this thing here. Also, when you want to access a public image from Google Drive on n8n, you have to first put this part of the link and then add the ID of the image that you can retrieve in the first node. Then you add the num image here, so only one, output format JPEG, and sync mode false, as I said, because we want it as a link and not as a base 64 chain string. Oh, and also for this node, I recommend you to set up on error continue, because sometimes it can happen when you do too many requests at the same times or anything, it can trigger an error and you don't want your workflow to stop directly. So come here and set up on error continue. After this, we just want to retrieve the image with the new file AI link that is created. So as you can see here, when your image is generated, you have a new link that can be accessed in n8n. So we just took this and slide it here, and as you can see, after this we have the image. And obviously the goal after this is to send it back to Google Drive. And this is obviously what we have in the last node. So this is an upload file Google Drive node. So again, you connect to your Google Drive account, resource file, upload. The name of the file created is data. And for the file name, we just take until here the first part of the name of the initial picture, that was airpurifier.jpg. So we just remove the JPEG, and after this we concat it. So we add, after this first part, we add the number, so the prompt number, as you can see here. So it gives you, for example, air purifier 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you just specify where you want to upload this file. And basically, after this, you're done. You have your setup. You can obviously tweak it or integrate it in a much larger workflow. Add something at the end, at the beginning, specify some other thing in the LLM prompt, for example, or add multiple base image URL, So you can do a lot of things, but basically this is what you will use as a base to generate UGC image. If you want me also to do the same thing but with UGC video, let me know in the comment. Also, if you have any question, let me also know in the comment. Thank you for watching.